All right, so I'm Brendan Kamp. I've been here for the last 6 months. I moved back home. This is my home, my childhood home. I moved back home recently due to circumstances. However, being here has shown that whatever was here when we were children, because I have a brother as well, whatever was here is definitely still here because things have started to happen again. Little noises here and there, whatever. Those are all subtle things, but what happened 4 weeks ago when the entity, whatever it is, found out that you guys were coming, so I was sleeping on this couch.
So something actually changed from the time that we were... Okay.
Yes. I was sleeping on this couch, literally head here, laid out right there. And here's the thing also, I believe that the entity is smart and it knows that if I've been drinking or if I'm in any altered state, that's when it can show itself, and I will question whether it's valid or not.
Gotcha.
So I had sold 4 total wine clubs at my job, because when you sell this membership, so to speak, it's like a diner's reward program. When you sell that, you get bottles of wine. So I got 2 bottles of wine, and I came over here and shared it with a friend of mine, and then she left, and I went to sleep. When I woke up, I was in a completely frenzied rage because I knew that the spirit had woken me up, and that's why I was angry. So I woke up, and that was really all I knew, but I ran over to this door here.
Like without even thinking, you knew, like you just knew?
I felt it. So I ran over and I grabbed that door, and I flipped it open, and then I grabbed the adjacent door that's on the inside there, which is the closet, which is where I think it is. It's like the oldest part of the house. You can see the foundation. Grabbed that door and I opened it, and I just started screaming into the closet, literally at the close, screaming, "Oh my God, just show me who you are. What are you? What are you? What are you?" And I turned around, and immediately when I turned around, it was there. And it manifested itself. It was a shadow. It was literally about my height, and it was the same thing that I've seen before. It was a shadowy mass of kind of grayish and black, just swirling, and it was on me. I didn't have eyes, didn't have a face, didn't have any kind of real...
Was it dark when you were in there?
Yes.
So it was like darker than the dark. That's what I usually described it like.
It was definitely darker than dark, but you could see the contrasting nature, and I could tell there was a presence there. And the thing is, I'm a fighter. If something terrifies me and I lose my mind and it's paralyzing me with fear, I start swinging. I was literally paralyzed. It had me. I could not move. And have you ever been so angry that your vision starts to shake, like you're so mad that your vision starts to shake? That's what happened, and it started getting worse and worse and worse, and I started to fade, and literally my vision whited out. And when I woke up, I was laying halfway in and halfway out of that doorway, kind of sideways with my head next to the post of that table. And I was like, it was shaking, and then the vision started to come back and started to subside, and I woke up and I was just staring at the ceiling. So that happened on, I'm gonna tell you the exact day, hold on. That happened on March 3rd.
What are some of the other things that have happened prior to that? Or
so the first thing that ever happened, my brother and I, we used to live on the top floor because this is technically a two-story. This is the basement, the middle floor, and then the top floor. My brother and I lived on the top floor in a bunk bed when we were growing up, and we used to play video games competitively against each other. That's why I'm competitive in general. And we were playing Mario Kart, and what happened, like the doors, we were used to it at this point, because the house is kind of drafty, and that's what our dad always used to say. I think he was trying to kind of help us.
I think he's inclined to say that, like
hope. But the doors would open and shut and things like that, but they would never latch properly, so it was never anything really, we would always attribute it to just being drafty. I mean, I think I was maybe 11, and my brother would have been 7 at the time, 8. The door kept opening up. So we were playing, and the door kept opening up and hitting him, and he would close it, and then it would open up and hit him. And we were sitting on beanbags in front of the TV and the console and all that. And finally, I was like, "You can keep letting that door beat your ass."
Right.
So he closed the door and he put the beanbag down and then sat on the beanbag and was like, "Yeah, okay, great. It's not going to open up anymore." Well, the door was latched shut. 60 seconds. It unlatched and pushed him completely out of the way, and then
it's almost like a challenge type thing, you know what I mean? Like,
it was really weird. That totally freaked us out. We as kids.
Was it always latched usually when it opened, or no? But that one you knew it was latched.
Yes, that one because he assertively closed it and made sure it was latched, and then put the beanbag in front of it.
And that's almost like a challenge when you guys did that.
Exactly. And that's why, so that was the moment I kind of knew. And every time we've had people over, my friends, there's always something, shadows, things that wake them up, noise.
So they're experiencing things while they're here.
Yes. There have been other things. I saw the full-bodied apparition down here also long time ago when I was maybe 17. But I was sleeping down here again, and I'd woken up in the middle of the night, and that door opened up. And 2 amber dots, I couldn't see what it was, but 2 amber dots came out, and
from that door right there?
From that door right there with the, came out, and it was, I can't tell how high, especially because I didn't have my contacts in, I was a kid, I don't remember, but it walked out, and I assume it was walking because it was kind of moving like that, and then it walked up to about here because this couch wasn't here, and actually if you see this red right here, the carpet was this color.
Okay.
Before we redid it and put the new carpet in. So it was during that time, and the basement was almost like half done. That bathroom wasn't even there. That wasn't even enclosed. It was kind of open. There was just kind of a toilet in the corner. It was really weird. But I woke up and that thing came out, and when it basically walked over and got to about right here, and it was cold at the time. It was around I want to say December of probably around like 99, maybe 2000, maybe one of those 2 years. I can't remember the exact one. I'll think about it. But I was covered up like this, just looking, and this thing stopped right there in front of me and did that. I clearly saw the eyes stop here where I could like kind of see from that angle, and then it went like that and looked down at me, like whatever it was looked down at me, and it was abrupt. Wasn't like it was
there, like,
yes. And I went, oh my God. And
I'm gonna ask, how do you react to that? Do you get up?
I freaked out, and immediately when I freaked out, I threw my blanket off, and all the lights turned on, which these lights have not been working properly. We just had an electrician come in 6 months ago and fix these. These lights have never worked throughout my childhood.
But had they come on before?
Never in my life. So this one came on, that one came on, and this one that doesn't even exist came on.
Wow.
There's no light in there, but they all came on, and it disappeared. It was just like pop, whoosh, and was gone.
About what time would you say this would have happened?
Like
Was it like a particular time or?
3:30 in the morning, something like that. Like it was beyond midnight.
Would you say it's sporadic when you feel it, or
Yeah.
so you wouldn't designate it to, okay, it happens every time after 3 or anything like that, or?
My brother told me today that I didn't know. We've never talked about it, which the whole conversation about you guys sparked this with him. He said, if you ever run up the stairs, like we would click that light and then run up the stairs really quick because the lights for these two are controlled up there. The lights for these are controlled right there. So we would click this one off, like we would go
And then head up.
and like run up the steps like as fast as we possibly could. I didn't know he did that. Like he literally just kind of let me know that he did that, and it's weird because he's describing stuff that I do. So that's why I really do believe that something, at least, I think there's probably a couple animals and maybe one entity. But definitely animals, because I can't communicate with it. I've been trying, and when my ex was here, she, again being a trans medium, we've cleansed the house before. We have lined the entire basement with salt and burned sage, and
I assume that was before March 4th or 3rd.
yes,
When
it was. Oh, it was before. Whatever's here now is definitely still here for sure, as far as I'm concerned, because it's happening.
Sorry,
Yeah,
Jimmy.
it's crazy here, so
Have you got what's it?
it's off the charts.
Holy hell!
Yeah. That's like right in this area here.
This room, it could be that room.
Raise it up. See if it goes up. Yeah, it's probably just
Well,
all
yeah,
of this.
it's going crazy no matter where you hold it. It's like
That thing is maxed out.
yeah,
What does that say?
it's 1.3.
Okay.
But it drops, it fluctuates here and there. 0.5. Actually, look.
It's real funny though, because that thing is like the least sensitive though, and that's reading 0.
Yep, nothing. And this one's just
So it's
Brandon, can you grab that one that's behind you with the quarter in it? Bring that over here and see if that,
let me turn it off back on and let's see what happens.
because that has a new battery.
Going up.
It is going up. Walk that over there. Yeah, it is high over here no matter what.
Yeah. Like I said, it feels like here too.
Yeah, Brandon, put it up there. Put it up here. Oh, jeez.
Go back down.
No, this is where it gets interesting though. The fact that it went down as we got. We're assuming
to
that
the
this is the electric and this is what's
Yeah.
causing it. It went down as we went further.
Away from the electric.
That's what's interesting.
Yeah.
It's like I got the hair standing
mine
up.
just did
Yours
too.
did too.
Yes,
See, that's
okay.
feel it over here.
Yeah. Put your arm in here.
It's like a static charge. I just got a cold brush of air too.
And I just got 68.7, 69.
Yeah, it is kind of cold right there.
And you're going back down.
Yeah, look at that. See, that's weird.
So it's right
That's
here.
like right here at this
Right
level.
here.
Let's go in here.
And yeah,
It's in here.
and one thing that's important to note too is that we had all these going off, and we all felt that charge filling at the same time.
It's definitely cooler in here.
But see, look, it's even going
It
down.
went away.
It went away as you went further into that stuff.
So is it over here in this
It's
area?
right-
Look at- This is still going off.
But the fact that this is very sensitive and it's not even registering anything,
A little bit here. Right here. Unless this is wiring. We got a little.
I would assume that's probably wiring.
Yeah.
Hey, look.
I mean,
Now look,
in this
this was
area-
gone, and when you were at level with that, that was gone too, right? When you were down here?
The pole,
Yeah, that's nothing.
I have
the
nothing.
metal poles up there.
Metal poles.
Yeah, like the water lines and stuff.
No, that's not even really doing anything.
No. It was like in
Little
this
bit here,
area.
but-
For that, yeah.
Yeah.
Could be this pipe. Nope. Look.
The important thing to think about though is that at our level where we experienced it right here is not happening anywhere in here or above or below.
Yeah.
Even in the middle of the room, like where we were there.
Yeah. Let's walk back this way and see if it's.
Let's go towards an electrical conduit so we can show what this equipment does when you're at
Right.
an electric conduit. So basically, right here, this is the fuse box.
All right, Jimmy, go put that
So
stuff
let's-
up there
let's
and
go
we'll
near the
see.
fuse box and see what.
Oh, you can see
the
that it hops
equipment
up
does.
one.
Yeah. And that thing's maxed. We're like what 1.9. It's rising.
Yeah.
2.1. And I want to see that. That should shoot to red if he gets.
Hot back right here.
Is it really?
Yeah.
It's still.
Same location that we found.
Yeah.
This and that not connected at all.
Yeah.
No connection.
So let me see if this gets over here.
See if that goes to red, because I'm assuming that should go up to red when it gets near electric box.
It's the same reading almost.
It went higher.
A little higher over here.
But think about that though too. The fact that the energy that's picking up was what he was picking up right here at our eye level.
That's the entire
It's
house.
just maxed out.
Yeah.
That right there is the entire house.
That makes sense though. Because
Yeah.
That right there has almost
Right.
as much strength as the entire house. As far as
But yeah, it comes right back here.
That's interesting.
There's something right here.
well, maybe it's watching me from right here.
Probably styles.
But what's interesting though, raise it up and see, because it diminishes. That's
Yeah.
you can't explain that.
Not the electricity.
Yeah.
Like you can't. Even yours.
This thing could literally be standing right here, letting us prod it.
Well, that's exactly what I'm thinking. Like, yeah, see, it's dropping from what? Yep, 0.
We got nothing down below.
Yeah. It just
See?
seems like right here.
And
So it'll be interesting to know if we come back to this spot later and there's nothing.
what's
Yes.
cool to because if you can follow an energy, if it's a moving energy, you can't say what that exactly
Same
is.
reading to the wall.
Oh, so wow. So this area has significance.
And then we die out.
And die out again. So no matter what, there's a high electromagnetic field right here.
Yes.
EMF.
Yeah.
The one thing I like to say is just
Stick it up here. Stick it over here and up here.
we keep note of this area, and we'll see if it drops off, and if anything changes overnight.
Here, can you hold this for a second?
Oh man.
Of course.
So
For-
okay, so it's
So
up.
with it,
It's
I
up
guess you
here
can
too.
Yeah.
hold this area. See, like even though that I would debunk
Do you
any
see
of,
that?
I would debunk any of this high stuff as electric.
Yeah.
But the fact that we
that
can't
what-
right
Wait,
here,
wait.
Because that maxed out when I went over there.
Okay.
But this doesn't make any sense.
this makes no
Yes.
sense.
Okay.
Let's do an EVP session right here real quick, just so we can.
Oh, it left us.
No, are you serious?
Okay, okay, it's back.
But you did see it dissipate for a second.
It did.
left.
Yeah, it's not strong as it was. Yeah,
It's leaving.
Oh man.
it's leaving.
Move from the area.
See,
It
see if
did
you can
not
find
like.
which way
It
it
did
moved.
not like what you just said.
EVP session.
It did not like
Did
that.
not want to go through with that.
Well, sorry, you're
We're
gonna
going
through it real
to.
quick. Yeah. All right. If there's anybody here with us, we think we're picking you up. Can you give us some sign that you're here or say something? We'll be able to hear you. Move something, knock on something.
Talk. Pretty sure it doesn't like me.
We know you're here. See, I feel like you had it right here before.
Oh yeah.
Like, it seemed like it dissipated before we even got into this room just
As
now.
soon as you go in this room, it goes away. Maybe it stops. So it's not in this room. We can probably close this door.
Knock on a wall. Move something. Say something.
But I lost it through here.
Yeah, that's not near as strong as it was before.
What about over there?
Did you see that disappear though when I did that?
Yeah.
Just so note, there is a higher pitched dog barking outside.
See, that's different. Who's in here with us?
Thought I heard something.
Was that you that we heard knocking behind us?
I'm hearing some like interference right now, right? Or when you after you said you thought you heard something, there was like some kind of interference.
I know you want to talk.
Let's try this. Make this go to green. Stop lighting it up yellow. We'll use this to communicate.
He doesn't like us.
That was quite the opposite of what I asked for.
Walk away from that area and it'll stop flashing.
That's interesting.
Now can you walk back towards it and make it go red again?
Come back towards it. Oh,
And it'll light back up.
it just did.
Come on,
Do it again.
please.
And I just got the same feedback the exact time that happened.
Thank you.
That's weird.
Can you make it go all the way to red? Just get really close to it.
I don't think he's a taker on that.
Well, I don't think he really likes instruction.
Yeah, I'm with you.
If you're here with us, light that up orange twice. Light. What was that?
It was just a 1. He's being defiant.
Did you-
It almost sounded like
rumble.
And
Yeah.
furnace, but it's not.
Yes, it sounded like a furnace, and our furnace isn't on.
But yeah, nothing happened after it.
That was a rumble.
it was
I heard
like-
It was
Yeah.
a rumble. He literally lit it up once and rumbled, and
it
then
sounded
did
like
it.
it was right. That's where I heard
Yeah,
it.
I thought it was
Wow.
like right
Coming from that direction? Like, oh shit. Does anybody else have that goosebump feeling again?
Yep, I got
Look,
Just
did
got
you
it.
seriously?
Just got
Look,
it.
check that out, Jimmy.
Can you
It happened.
walk
Look at
back
that.
to it and make it go red?
What are you feeling? Cold spots?
No, like
We all
that
just
charged feeling.
There, it went up again. Can you make it go to red? Then we'll know that it's you doing it. It's not just some random.
This was not doing this just a second ago, right before we
Okay.
felt that charged feeling.
Little closer.
Back up again, Jimmy.
You're losing color.
That went away right when you stepped up. Now it's back.
We'll give you some space.
Hey, do you need space? Apparently not. Do you want us
Can
to
you
get
make
closer?
it go red? Get
Look at
really
that.
close to it, and
He
then we'll
wants us to
know
get closer.
that we can communicate this way with you. Whatever you are.
Light it up twice in a row. Not a bad timing.
Make it go crazy like you were before.
I think he's done.
Even just for the camera, like to think about what happened,
That rumble started a lot of stuff, though.
it really did.
It was like a cascade of things. I think just
You got the
concurrent.
interference, the rumble, the lights. We all goosebumped. There it is again.
As soon as you start talking about that, man, look, that's going crazy.
Can you knock on something? Make a loud noise. Make that rumble sound.
That
again.
rumble through this didn't sound like even like a furnace. It was like a low end,
It was
like a
very
muffled.
low, and it was muffled, but it almost sounded like a furnace was about to kick on.
Mm-hmm.
But that was it.
It sounded like our furnace in this house. It literally did.
Yours isn't on.
Yeah, it's not on.
And there was
at all.
nothing after it. Like if furnace kicks on, it kicks on.
Exactly.
Come
it
on,
would
do
come.
something. Let us know you're in here. We just want to communicate with you. We're not here to harm you or.
I said a lot of bad things, okay? I'm not kicking you out. I just want to know what you are.
See, I don't feel that charged feeling right now like we did before.
So something is here, but it's moving, right?
It's clearly
Here's
floating
that one.
around and migrating.
It's
Because-
well, even if it's like right here, think of it as in like
It's right here, though.
like it's to the point where when we feel that charged feeling, what's happening is that's when simultaneously that's when it starts flickering more, right? Is when we felt that charged feeling. That's when it's getting stronger and essentially pulling the energy and the heat from the air. That's why we feel that way.
Strong right here.
Right here,
Right
yeah.
now. You listening? You're listening. Knock on the wall. Please. Tell me you're real. Don't give me that. Yeah.
Did you hear it too?
I don't know what
It was like
was.
a
Really low.
rumbly.
Sounds
Really low.
It could have been water
Yeah.
going through
It
pipes,
sounded
but
like it was over there.
no one's awake to flush
I
anything
know.
right
See,
now,
that's what's
so-
interesting.
And we're solid yellow right now.
I
What-
think
what-
that was a dog.
That was the dogs.
That was. I think the dog is.
Walking around.
I think the dog might be reacting to what's happening. It sounded like it was going. Hoo, 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 hoo.
Yeah, I heard that.
Can we knock on stuff down here?
Yeah. Go ahead.
Can you knock on this or do exactly this? We don't think you can.
It's been pretty solid here for a while.
Hasn't even flickered.
I mean, you don't have the power to even knock? Come on.
What's that?
It's just a dog
It's
walking.
behind me.
What is that?
It's back there. I don't know. It's movement.
What's it sound like to you guys?
It sounds
I can't
like
tell if,
something
if
shuffling.
these are
To me, it
just.
just sounds like there's a dog walking around upstairs,
No,
which we
it
know is
sounds like it's
possible.
over
Yeah, I
here
can't
to
tell.
me.
So you're not picking up anything, Brady?
No, well, it's different for me with listening through headphones. If there's a if he says there's a dog moving around, we have to think
This
I
has
don't
that's
been
what
think
it
it
is.
was a
solid
dog.
lit up now for the last minute and a half.
But you guys heard a sound over here.
I heard something behind you.
I'm gonna
twice.
get. Let's try a spirit box right here then, since it's activity here. All right, we're gonna do a spirit box session here. Is there somebody here with us right now? That sounds like me. We never hear anything over there.
Who is me?
That was something. You too? Oh my god.
Can you say your name again?
Go ahead.
Say your name again.
Who are you and why are you here?
That was a. Did you hear how fast it said something?
Are you here with me right now? Are you attached to me?
That's the first time I've seen a girl dead on, isn't it?
Should I be afraid of you? Are you thinking about it or do you want to hurt me?
I thought I heard no.
That was a yes.
But it might have been pretty easy saying no. Can you say one of our names here?
You know my name? What is your name?
That was your name.
That was his fucking
That was
name.
his name. I turned it over me.
Hold on, I'm gonna turn this off just for a second.
Thank you. I think it's a thank you.
Hold on.
So
I got
what?
goosebumps again.
I do too. My whole body.
Oh, recap
Hold
real
on.
quick.
I'm gonna show
It
Brandon
said
real
my
quick.
name.
No,
It
it's
seriously said
Look.
my fucking name.
Look how fast that
Guys,
What's going on?
No.
this thing is going off and it's been sitting on the
No.
couch.
And
Oh my
it's
God.
just going crazy.
That
now.
just said the devil.
It did.
Yes.
Wait.
Can we play that back?
No, you
Because
gotta hear that
I
again.
didn't hear it.
You
Gotta hear
had?
that
I don't
again.
even know. You got recording.
I do.
What time is it at right now?
1845, so it was
Okay.
probably 1835.
Are you sure that's what you heard?
That's what I heard
Please,
live.
please
I-
tell me you heard that.
Let's fast forward. So we're looking like 1838 or something.
Something around there.
Good thing I'm going to church tomorrow.
Is that thing?
The fuck?
What is that?
It's a speaker,
This
but it's not on.
Fuck. You might hold this for a second.
Oh, it was his name, but something came out.
I heard
The other thing was
his
Brennan
name.
for
It
sure.
said my
The thing that
fucking
just
name
said,
straight up said Brennan.
But
I fucking heard that.
I thought when you asked if it wanted to hurt you, it said no, and then I said I think it said no,
But
and
then
then
it
I
said
heard
yes.
But it could have been yes to yeah. That's what
To
you
yes,
heard.
yeah. That's. I'm hoping that's what it is. But then it said the devil.
It's right before that.
so the Brennan is what we're looking for on this, right?
No, I thought we were looking for
We
the
are.
devil.
Let's hear Brennan real quick.
We never hear anything on this. Rarely ever hear anything.
Before that.
That's before
Was it?
that.
Yeah.
Because we were just talking about it. So hard to tell on this without. Is that it?
That was Brandon. Brandon.
Yeah. Yeah, that was it.
I think it's a thank you.
That did say thank you. That's right, it is.
I turned it back on to show him something, and that's where it said.
I want to tell everybody here first. We never hear anything on this. Rarely ever hear anything.
That has not stopped either.
It's right here still.
I'm gonna show Brandon the whole name. No, seriously, said the fucking name.
I don't know.
I can't tell.
I couldn't either.
Yeah, I can't tell.
We're gonna have to slow it down probably.
Double. That's what's not. That's too fast. Okay.
I don't know.
Let's plug this back in. Man,
It hasn't left here.
Well, what's going on over here though?
I don't know.
let's move for a second and let's see, because then we can come back and see if that energy's
You
still
wanna see?
here.
Same energy.
Okay. Let's see.
2.4. It was just at 2.4. Now it's 1 down to a 0.30. Look at that. Did we not just see? No,
That was
2.2.
pretty-
It's literally hovering right here at our level.
That went
and
from
I
a
think
z-
it's hanging out.
Do you
with
feel
us.
that cold air right here?
Yeah, I got it. Look at me.
That was like actual
Goosebumps.
cold air
No, look,
too.
look.
It's leveled. It's
There's no open door, no open window
Look at
in this
that.
house.
So that charge feeling is right
I'm
there.
itchy
Yeah.
again.
Yeah.
Get
I'm feeling like
Okay, well, get this. What if it's
what,
not
what was
like?
that noise? Did you?
That
he
was
just
me.
kicked
Okay,
the
thank you.
ball.
Good, good.
No,
I was
but
like,
get this.
come on.
What if
I'm
it's
moving this right
okay?
now. Just
Say
use
it's a dark energy or something that's not a human form. We're under the assumption that it's like a physical being in one spot. What if it's this way?
a plane.
Yeah, a plane. Yeah.
Well, it can communicate with us. It knows what we're asking it, so
Exactly.
it can speak English.
Well, also, you said this is even the strongest area, right?
Well,
Not to his knowledge.
Not to me.
Point
And the
nine,
thing,
point
the thing
six,
is that you guys are going to
point
find other
four,
stuff throughout the house
point
when
six.
we get up there, because I've seen it in my room. I've seen it in my brother's room. It's
Let's try this other spirit box over here. This one, it doesn't scan at as fast of a rate, so I'm thinking. The only problem with this is you are going to hear blips of radio sometimes, but you're looking for something that stands out that's either going to be above or below what the radio
Yeah.
is. So I'm hoping this way,
Good
if something does come
responses.
through, we'll be able to actually tell what we're hearing live. I'm just really intrigued about this whole plane level type feeling, and the fact that it's not one person feeling something. It's
Yeah.
like we'll be in a triangle, and he'll have his, the hair on his arm with the goosebumps, and he'll have it too.
And for whatever reason, whenever stuff is
That's
happening,
high EMF. Will make
And
you feel
it's
that way.
literally is.
whatever's causing the high EMF.
and then when we're not doing it, and I feel fine. Like right now, I'm like I don't.
I'm
feel
interested
like
in this
there's
too, because
stuff
this
on
never
me.
goes off. And look how maxed it is.
Well, and it wasn't.
That's fucking
and then
weird.
Yeah, it goes.
what's the couch? Like I feel like this couch is.
Look at that.
Well, I feel like a lot of stuff, as he said.
Well, he
like,
said
he's
things
on the
happen to him when he's on the couch too, and look at
Yeah.
this. It was up to orange.
Where did you get the couch?
It's definitely it's not the couch, it's the area. This area, I mean, I've been interacted with a few times on this, just in this general area, because
Right.
the couch is always. I've had the TV for so long that it's kind of one of those things where the couch has kind of just been replaced a few times. I think I've had 3 total. This is the 3rd one.
Let's try this one, guys, and let's see if we can
Are we
actually
staying
hear
here, or are we
that
going
kind
back
of
to our
response.
spot?
Let's just stay in here and see what happens.
Come on, thing. Do something.
So mind you, you will hear more of actual radio, but we're trying to see what's distinct and what's different from that.
To full.
Is there anybody here with us right now? Yes or no?
Movies.
Come on, we know you're right here.
See, that one was weird.
It's different. It's fast.
You're right here. Just talk to us.
Are you here? If you're here, say yes.
Hey Brady, keep note the device to your right's going off in irregular intervals.
What was that?
Tell you that.
Can you say one of our names?
The next. Even if
Say Jimmy.
right now. Me. Fire. Free service.
What is your name?
Sure did.
Please, will you tell us your name?
It's Marie.
It's Marie.
Hold on.
Marie is the one down here, huh?
First off,
Just no.
the fact that we asked you a question and it actually said it's
Right.
something with a response, you know.
I'm not sure there's a
Is that name? Is that name
I don't
significant?
think. No, Marie. No, I don't know any Maries.
Nothing.
No.
My middle name is Marie.
Wait a minute. No. My mom's middle name is Mary, but she used to say Marie, Susan Marie Ralph. Lucille Marie Ralph is my grandmother who was dead.
Oh wow.
She didn't go by,
didn't go by Marie?
No, she went by Lucille.
Who else is here?
Are you here
Has that been
because
steady still?
Are you here because you want to be? Or are you here because you have to be?
No.
I have to.
It said have to.
Yes. Yes.
She was right.
We've only been here 20.
She was right. It's a hub. I'm pretty much like 100% more convinced than I was because I was skeptical.
Can you do something else? Like move something, knock on something, or touch one of us? Let us knock one of these things off.
He said nah nah.
That was your deed.
He said nah nah.
Move them.
Okay, I'm not going to demand you. Will you please move something or knock something over?
It's in our crib.
Not my bong.
Yeah, not that.
Care package. Going on.
Is there a reason why you're staying here?
Here comes.
Do any of you want to hurt me?
I'm sitting.
Do any of you want to hurt anybody?
Yeah. Is that crazy how they just jump out like that?
Am I just like a train conductor?
You see.
This place, man.
What do you want?
What? What did it say?
I can't even focus right now. There's so much shit going on.
You're listening.
Does it bother you that we're even here?
That's a no. You're not mad at us right now, right?
Nightclub.
Let's see if it's back over here again. Come on.
Wow, I think it's messing with us. I really do.
What was
There was-
that one?
Sounded
The one that
like
was
a-
underneath?
but yeah.
Yeah, I can't even.
How many of you are there?
There's more than one thing here.
Yeah, I figured.
I did say it was a hub.
I want to talk to whatever the dark entity is. The thing with the glowing eyes. I want to talk to that. Who are you? Say something. That was weird.
It's a weird toe.
I'm blown away, man.
DJ.
Somebody asked something. I don't do.
Are you gonna be here forever? I didn't catch that. Have you been with me my whole life? How long have you been attached to me? That's about me. I think it's not about me.
Can you say Brady? I almost thought I heard something, but I can't tell. Can you say Brady?
You can use our energy.
Internet.
Well, that was weird too.
That was really high.
It was like a. Let's try it. See if we can get it to make. I want to hear a sound or
Look, that
something.
thing's not going off anymore.
That's weird too.
It stopped.
It's
Look,
been
it
sporadic, but then
seriously
like
stopped.
it stopped.
Told you
Well,
it was going on and off.
Look at it.
Yeah.
It's peaked right there at the middle.
That was like 3 minutes ago. That was flickering on and off in intervals, and now it's off.
Well, look. That's still.
We're losing it.
So this side of the room apparently didn't like everything, and they just kind of.
Well, think of it in chain of events too. We were right here doing it, getting responses, and as we shifted over here, we didn't really hear as much.
Yeah.
But now we're coming back, and now it's gone.
It sounds like when you're trying to pick up a voice recording.
You had the closer to the orange of
It's
the.
like whatever.
That was higher before, wasn't it, or
getting more
no?
agitated.
Yeah, this was higher before.
Yeah.
I'm not
It was a
feeling
little.
And this
higher
isn't even registering high enough to max out.
right.
But when we're trying to record or pick up a voice or something like that, everything starts going crazy.
There's nothing in here.
Can you knock on something? Make a noise.
We need more proof that you're here.
Will you please just knock? We won't even test. We're only recording. We just want to knock. Please. One knock. Prove that we're not all crazy. Did you hear it?
Yeah.
There's 3 tabs.
Yeah.
3 taps
was?
and they were so small.
And
They were tiny.
different.
Yeah, they were in like.
One
different-
here, one there, and I don't know where the other one was.
We need something a little
Can
louder.
you do that louder for us?
Please?
Again, you can use our energy. Thank you.
It was a little louder too.
Thank you so much. Thank you.
Thank you.
That's great.
And that's
And
look at
that's going
that.
off
See?
again.
And now that's maxing out again.
That is.
Look at it, it's
Stop.
continuing to rise.
I want to see what that thing does when
One-
we get closer.
one
I
thi-
think they actually are.
One thing to note too is that it's not just one isolated thing. It's something else backing up, something else backing up, something else. And it's still going, fluctuating up.
Yeah, this went back up.
And also, let's make a note that nothing else changed in the environment as far as nothing kicked on, nothing changed, or like in air conditioning, heat, nothing else happened like that.
We've just been standing here.
Yeah, so nothing really should have affected this at all to where it's going to change.
Wow.
Look, oh, it just shot down.
Now it's done.
And now it's back.
It's like, no, no. Oh, now I'm gone.
Yeah, I'm getting.
Do you like the flashing
Oh,
light?
it's over here now. How about up? How about up higher?
I know it wasn't even going that high before.
No, it was stopping when we got this high earlier.
Yeah.
Are you sitting on the couch?
Nope. Apparently not.
Are you
That's so
standing on the
weird.
couch? Floating above the couch.
It's kind of hard to imagine that it's more like a, instead of like an upright.
Yeah. It might just be like a mist.
Gone over here.
Almost. It might just be like this mist that's down here where they're just coming in and going. And well, but that would be so weird because I don't know how the hell they'd get out of here. Is this like a prison?
What happened?
You got a lot of
I got a red spike.
It spiked and went down.
Bam.
See, that's what's interesting
It's a-
too. Is
is
it's
it-
something that communicated with
Is this a
him?
prison? This is a prison for some of you.
Oh.
Some of you are stuck here.
Is this like your purgatory?
Some of you literally cannot leave, can you? You have to be here.
What I think is interesting that it
Have to
spiked
deal
too
with
red
me.
for him.
You
It didn't. It wasn't like it was.
Just spiked red again.
You have to deal with
We gotta
me.
go over there. Okay.
You have to live with me. Do you hate being here?
Yeah, just spiked
Hates
red.
being here.
See,
Did you see that?
and also,
Wow.
well, when we move back over there, let's all say that we didn't get as many responses as we did before when we were by the couch, right?
Right.
So let's try it here and
Well,
see if we
now
can
we're
actually hear
here.
anything different.
We're getting closer to where I think it is. But yeah, that was literally
And
answering
also you got that
questions.
fact
We're not
where-
maintaining anything, but it's spiked.
It's answering
See,
what
that's
I'm asking.
I think that's significant, something different that it's actually spiking because that's more of a communication as opposed to I'm here. You know what I
Right.
mean?
Is this a hub? Are you all here because you have to come through?
Green 30.
Do you hate being here? Is this a prison world for you?
Let's try this. This almost appears like communication. Light this up to orange or into the middle for yes. Now you can ask questions to see if it'll light up for yes.
Please, please light it up to orange for yes, okay? Is that okay? Will you light it up to orange and I can ask you some questions, please? Orange is yes, please.
I'll be right here.
Please light it up to orange. That way I know I'm not talking to myself.
I don't feel like anything. I don't think whatever's here wants to do what we want it to do.
No,
Just went out.
Yeah.
I agree with that.
It's almost like I'm here. I'm gonna show you I'm here, but on my terms.
So we have to find a conversation it wants to have.
It's the
What do you want to talk about?
You want to talk about why you're here? So are you here because you're forced to be here? Or are you here because you want to be here?
wait, Dad.
So is it something about me or just this place? Is it me? It's this place.
Wow.
So-
That's cool.
Tell me, are you going to be here forever? Yes or no?
Oh, yes.
Do you need a way out?
No.
Harry.
Can I give you a way out? Are you not interested in leaving? You are very interested in leaving.
You can't.
Can't. Did you hear that?
I heard can't. Okay. So there's way more than just one of you here, yes? There's way more than 100 of you here, yes? There's about 10 of you here, yes?
To treat you.
There's 2 of you here. Oh,
Oh, ask that, we have to ask that one.
Yeah.
sorry, I went too fast. My apologies. Is that okay? Doesn't like me.
It said yes, I do know you. But it's responding to it. So
Am I like the warden?
The bet. Okay.
Clearly not, because I'm not controlling
But
anything.
here's
You just have to deal with me, right?
Yeah, did you hear that?
Yeah.
we'll take.
Well, alright.
Are there less than 20
Bunch
here?
of. Hey.
More than 20?
That sounded like, I'm not gonna lie, that sounded like 12.
Well, that lit up yes for more than
Did it?
20.
There could be someone there and someone there.
That's
the only
absolutely
thing.
true.
It could literally
Are
just be
there
messing
more?
with me.
Okay, hold on. Are there more than 20 of you?
Are you all just messing with us right now? Really?
Yes.
Did it really?
Yeah.
It did. I'm not gonna like it when they leave, am I? Oh, I am gonna like it. Sweet, thank you. That was a trick. That's crazy.
Is there a specific one in charge?
Is there an evil one who wants to hurt me?
I heard screw you.
That didn't light up. It didn't say yeah. Like yeah. Do you like us being here? Do you want us to leave?
Thanks to.
Maybe they want to be
You're
found out.
I
indifferent.
think we're safe over there. Come more towards that door. Does it go away when you go more towards that door? Oh, so it's not doing anything right now, is it?
Is there something in the closet? Is there a specific place that you like to be?
You like to hang out down here in the basement, don't you?
There's nothing.
Is this your home?
Oh, they're right there.
It's not.
Oh. That's kinda
Is
weird.
this your home?
Knock on that door. Open that door for us.
Watch Brandon jump.
That would make my life. See that door opener.
Slam right into him.
Yeah.
You're like, all right, we're leaving.
Brandon's like,
You'd be buying a new underwear too.
I got some old pairs.
Can you
Look.
knock on the
Listen.
door? Knock on something?
does this light turn off?
We're getting all the way to red.
This light turns off.
Yeah, let's turn off everything that. I think we got everything. Basically, I'm gonna turn off this light over here.
Is that the one that's upstairs?
Yes, I'll go up the steps and turn that off.
Let's try some things without this too. I'm gonna kill
Alright, guys,
everything.
ready?
Yes.
Yeah.
We're killing everything.
Yes.
Does somebody have a flashlight just in case?
All right.
Jimmy's got the light on the camera.
The camera light.
Yeah, it just got a
Yeah,
little
Brandon's
bit
like, I'm
worse in here, didn't it?
Yeah, we're gonna go no lights here. Let's just see if maybe it's more comfortable. You know what I mean?
Yes, because the light. Yeah, absolutely.
Oh shit! Did you just see that?
Yeah, I
It's
did.
jumping hard.
That jumped to red.
I did that 3 times already.
Can you make it go to red again?
Please make it go to red again. Show us that you're here.
Oh
Thank
my
you.
god!
Thank you so much. Do me a favor.
This is. I must say. I feel like this is a different thing than what we just talked to before.
I agree. It
Do me a
feels
do me a
different.
favor. Are you evil? Yes or no? Okay. Are you here to hurt me? Are you here to hurt anybody? You're passing through? You're okay, good. Thank you. Tell me, are you going to stay long? Yes? No. Have you been here really long? You have been here. Long time. Yes?
This could be what you've experienced all those times.
Have I seen you before? Yes?
Oh,
Have
yeah.
we met? Do you know me?
Are you a demon?
I don't like that.
So you have never walked the earth in human form? Nope. Man,
Yeah.
I wouldn't take that as an answer to my question.
Yeah. No, I don't know hers on that.
Well, it's comforting to know that you're not here to hurt me.
Let's all mind you too, the lights are off now. There's nothing that added to what could be causing this from when we had the lights on before. Brandon, we saw him on the camera. Brandon was all over that door. Nothing was happening.
Can you make it stay up to orange or red?
Can you
Please.
sit in it, please?
Will you? Can you do that?
Can you do it 2 quick times? This thing doesn't like to do what we want it to do.
No.
It's here though.
Do you feel like it's pulsing at regular intervals?
It doesn't feel like it.
I don't know.
Count. What's happened, and somebody count until the next one.
7, 8.
Okay, go ahead. Start.
14.
It is.
It is regular intervals. Thank
That's
God.
but that's kind of weird. Why would that not be doing that before?
That is weird.
Nothing changed.
But at the same time, here, let's try it one more.
That was 14.
Let's do it again. It was 14.
Okay, good.
6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11, 12, 13, 14.
Okay.
It's
Okay,
14
well-
seconds.
All
That's
right.
a little
So
more.
then we're thinking logically.
Good.
What could explain this? From what we just experienced with the lights on to now that they're off.
Well, let's turn the lights on and do the same thing.
Okay.
Okay.
Yeah. Let's run and turn the light on. The same lights we had on before.
And if nothing happens, that will prove something.
Oh, I'm sorry. I should have forewarned you. I'm sorry.
Jimmy.
That's on
Yeah,
your,
that is literally almost every 14 count.
that's on your blooper reel now.
So that's at least.
So
Did you hear that?
that was me.
Oh.
What did that do? Same thing.
Yeah, it's
That's
14
fucking
seconds.
weird, man.
That is weird.
It wasn't just doing that.
Well,
Well, hey, at least we debunked it. At least it doesn't necessarily mean there's a demon down here.
That really does make me feel better. I really thought it was.
I'm just really confused though.
I am too.
Well, at
Well,
least.
there's an EMF pulse coming through this closet every 14 seconds.
That's what I'm saying.
That's even
The fact-
more
That's what's weird.
Oh, I see. So again, this could be that doorway.
Yeah.
Yes.
Some
Yeah.
sort of like.
It's not communicating, but this could be the doorway,
Yeah.
and then they're
Yes.
all fucked up in
Yeah.
here.
The fact that, but think about it this way too. If it is manifesting, how do we know this is not some fucked up way, like communication,
Like a
like
doorway
every
or-
14 seconds I'm going to give you a signal. You know, we don't know what this thing's thinking or whatever
Right.
it is or what
And
possibly could.
what's the
But the fact that
significance?
that's just weird that it's doing that.
What's the significance of 14?
But
anyway?
and the fact that nothing changed and it wasn't doing that before that.
Yeah.
What changed there? That
The only
made
time
that
when I
do
moved
that?
toward the door did I get the first initial spot.
And even
again-
before
and
though,
again-
you were on that door and you didn't have that,
And it
correct?
was in the door. There's nothing in this door. You know, there's nothing.
Well, I scanned the door and I
There's-
got up to here is when it did the first peak, and then we tried to communicate. We thought we were getting answers, and then we did the timing, and we realized it was 14 seconds. We were getting some kind of pulse.
But something's causing
But
that.
is somebody
Yeah.
pulsing in or out?
Yeah, oh, exactly. Which is kind of interesting. Before even any of this happened, you even know he said that this is where something he knew, like he just instinctively knew that this is where it was.
Yeah, I can't explain it.
Like you knew ahead of time something was in that way, you know, in that direction.
It's really weird.
And the little thing
Oh,
on the
no,
couch
it's-
isn't flashing anymore.
I hate to ask, but can
either.
you kill the lights again?
No, sure.
Oh.
I hate to ask.
Oh, yeah.
I hate
Run
to
back
do
and
it
go
as
on the
much as you hate
stairs.
to ask.
Okay, I'm gonna start a new.
Killing lights.
We're definitely doing a spirit box session in here. Wait, hold on. Give us a light real quick, Timmy, until we get set.
Alright.
So we don't die in here.
Hold on.
Sorry. So again, this is the closet that I opened up and I screamed into.
Oh, so it's here. Okay, good.
Oh, it's right by you.
Oh,
Again, this is the actual
We're on
foundation of
14
the
seconds.
house. Extends in
It
there.
still is. None of this is on, which is interesting.
No, none of it's on.
Let's kill that light.
Alright, ready?
Yeah, kill that, and then we'll kill you, Jimmy.
I don't think we can use this.
You're gonna kill me. Alright, lights going off.
The only thing that is on is this sump pump, which is behind all of us. That is what makes the basement not stay.
Oh, also, if you're looking out that way, the mirror here is probably gonna.
Yeah, that is
Show a
that
little
could-
reflector.
Yeah.
That's creepy.
Hey, Jimmy,
as
can you
hell.
pull that door shut?
Yeah.
Are you getting the pulse now?
Now it's off.
Does anybody feel different? It's not even.
It is weaker, that's just kind of weird. But think of it as, if you're thinking it in the way that we were thinking before, that that's the doorway. You know what I mean?
Are you in here right now? Show me right here. Any of you.
Do anything you can to show that you're here. Make a loud sound, touch one of us, move anything. Anything you can to prove that you're here, because we don't think you can do it. Mess with our stuff out there while we're in here, move something. Can you do it again? Do it again.
Please do it
Sorry.
again. Oh,
That was a really strong pulse.
Knock on the door again.
Wow, look how strong that is though.
please knock on the door.
Are we pissing you off?
Do you not want us to talk to you? Show me how bad you are.
This battery's almost dead.
Yeah, well, yeah,
Yeah.
any paranormal activity, it can have cause battery drain because it's using that much energy.
You can use our energy. Knock on something.
That was fucking tricky.
Little light in the window.
It's up there, it's up there.
Oh, gosh.
It's up there, don't you want it?
That was not there.
That was
Oh my
not
god.
there.
Are you
How-
serious?
Dude, that is
How
sitting
would
right
that
next to
have
my
been
foot.
there?
Shut
I
up.
walked through here.
You walked
Right.
through.
Shut up.
No, I'm not even
shitting
joking.
you, man. I walked right through here.
Dude,
How did that
Fuck
get
off.
between us on the floor without us hearing it?
where was that? Where was that sitting?
I don't
Oh,
know, but
no.
I walked
No,
through
the
here.
fact-
I did not
through.
step
The
over
fact
it.
Do you know
that
where
got
that was?
there.
Do you know where that was originally sitting?
I thought.
We heard nothing fall.
It was right
Yeah, but I walked through here. That's stepping over anything.
We did not step over
Right, and we
anything.
would've heard
We
it.
would have noticed that.
That definitely.
Dude, that, we had an object literally move between us.
there. Yeah.
Yeah, but you would have known if it was by you.
And
You
you
would
heard
have known if I stepped over to
And
get
you
it.
heard that hit it.
What about when
Didn't you
were
hear
at-
me hit it? I was
Yeah.
like, what is this?
So that was just you hitting it.
That was me hitting the thing.
Yes, but then
We
I
didn't
turned the
hear
light
it
on to
actually
see
get
what it
there.
was.
We didn't actually hear it get there. That's what I'm concerned about. We didn't even hear it get there.
And I didn't do anything.
It
Made
didn't
up.
even change the reading. It's on a different level.
Guys, I am
fucking freak.
It is on a completely different level than
And Brandon,
you can pick up.
you did not step over it.
No, I walked straight in here, walked straight. I didn't step
Yeah,
straight.
I don't
You
see
should
the lights
see
were
the-
on.
You should see the lights were on.
That was not there.
That was.
I'm sorry, I'm gonna wake up whoever's sleeping.
No, it's fine. It's all good.
That is not right.
That's the thing.
That's a first.
That is,
All the time
well,
we've ever done.
besides the ornament. That's
Yeah,
all
but
officially-
that, we didn't hear that move at
No.
all.
That was really
How quiet was it in here,
It
guys?
was silent.
We didn't hear anything. We have it all.
Just that knock from the closet.
Yeah. And so the knock faked us. He Houdini'd us.
Okay.
He
Yeah.
knocked in the closet and he head faked us
We
and
would've
moved
heard
out
that.
right in front of us. That is massive.
Well, yeah,
I
but
would have stepped over it getting here.
Yes.
And I did.
And I went like this, I knew there was nothing there, and you heard me kick it. That's why you turned the light and we're like,
Can
we
you,
would have heard that
Can you
as
knock
long as
on
that
something
is.
to let us know that that was you moving
How
that
quiet
moved the
that
box?
was.
I'm sorry the light's on. You guys are messing with us, aren't you?
Turn that light again, Jimmy.
You guys are legitimately messing with us right now, aren't you?
No
You
joke.
moved- you
That
moved
thing
the
had
box
to have.
back, right?
Yes, that thing had to have lifted up in the air, and I don't know how it could have got there without us hearing it.
Right,
Well,
there
you guys
was
were standing
no.
right
It
next
was
to
dead
There's no
silent.
dragging. It was like next to your foot.
It was
Touching
when I hit it. I
It's
didn't.
touching your foot.
Yeah, that's why I was like, what?
I gotta live here, guys. Damn it.
Man,
It just blinked at
No
me,
joke,
too.
that
It
was-
hates me so much.
guys, that was first.
Can you do it again?
How about you know what? How about when we come outside of this room, things are gonna be a little
Yes,
weird.
please. Do
I
it
would
for us.
love that so much.
We know you can physically move objects now.
I do not doubt your power.
I do not doubt your power.
Yeah.
See, there's not a flicker. That's a response.
Thank you. Thank you for acknowledging.
Thank you.
I don't doubt your
I
power.
want to say
There'll be no
we're,
questions.
yeah, we are grateful. Thank you for moving that. You proved that to us.
No questions.
It'd be cool if you did some.
Or knock on something. I'd like that. Thank you.
Thank
Oh my
you.
God.
so much.
Again, use our energy. with
I'm
the
like tripping out right
things
here.
that the camera
Look,
energy.
come here. Wait, no. Nobody else move except for Brandon or something. Brandon, come here.
That's right here. It's something.
But it's not, I don't feel like it's what was all there.
No,
There
it's,
is a
very
force of energy in this
different
house and right in this area. This is it.
this is the hub that you talked about.
I cannot believe I looked down on this hole. I am blown away right now. And it was this quiet. We would have heard that. If that was one of us moving, or if it's not
Even if
I
that's
possible.
would
a foot,
have
maybe or
easily
something.
heard that.
And what you guys did hear was
here,
me hitting
here.
it 'cause it was
T-
big.
touch the box. Just touch the box.
What?
So it's in here. Are you out of the closet now?
I am freaking out because no matter where I look, there's something in front of my face.
Yes.
Like right.
It's all in here.
But it's almost like as if you're looking at a glass window and there's a sticker on it, I'm seeing the sticker. You know what I mean?
Yes.
But there's like things being blocked out.
Well, it's what that's the thing, like I was saying, you know, whatever was in here when that incident happened, it's
Come
here.
I had like a weird calling.
I do not at all.
I don't know.
No, I'm not scared at
But
all.
look towards Jimmy where that light is. Are you not seeing anything like in between? It's weird. It's like I'm looking at a glass with stickers on it.
It's gray and black.
Yes.
Swirling.
Yeah. I'm not seeing anything swirling. It looks like I'm looking at glass with stickers on it. That sounds fucking stupid me saying that.
Kind of like you're in here with us, but your eyes being isolated.
I don't even.
Close
I
off.
get
It's very dark in there.
like
That-
darker than dark.
Yeah.
That area is.
Like I'm seeing like patches
Black.
of light.
This is definitely not a 14-second thing. You say, right, Brandon?
Oh, no.
No, this is
No,
actually.
no. There's something.
This is moving energy now. That's a
Look at that.
solid.
So,
Look
hey,
at that,
are
solid.
you here now?
Did you drain my battery? And then what's funny is, as soon as he, correct me if I'm wrong, when that battery drained, this was moved.
Yes.
Went around the same. I just heard it. I got the static feeling right now.
I do too. It's all over us.
Hey, guys.
Are
give it a second. Let's go back out and regroup.
Yeah.
And talk about what just happened.
Yeah, well, I had to change batteries.
Yeah, no
Yeah.
kidding.
Anyways.
Let's do a recap real quick too, on after we change the batteries
Yeah.
of what we just experienced.
So I'm gonna go ahead and get all the lights on really quick.
I'm getting strong.
You guys want anything to drink?
It's
Oh, no,
what's
we're good.
happening.
We got stuff. Thank you.
Okay, we're going.
Okay. First off, we were out here and we were doing spirit box sessions, and right where Brandon's standing is where they had the high EMF, right? Getting responses. We come over here. Did the EMF change when we came over here to do what? I'm trying to see what drew us to come over here.
Remember,
to do EMF.
this was flashing, and Jimmy mentioned it, and we came over, and then it stopped flashing.
Okay.
And but then we used that, and the reading was still in this area.
Then we started doing EMF spirit box session again, and we weren't really getting the exact same replies. You know, we're getting different replies. So we started to work our way over here. At this point, we still had the lights on, correct?
Yes.
When we went over there.
Yeah.
So when we were by this table, we were getting responses that were legit responses. There was no timing, nothing. They were actually yes and no answers
Yes.
to your questions.
Right before we walked in.
Right before, yes. And then we walked over to the door. Brandon was EMF lining the door. There was nothing there. So we decided to kill the lights. Well, what's interesting, as soon as we killed the lights, that's when we started getting that pulse. And because our intentions were to think that maybe something's more comfortable in the dark. Because things happen in the dark. And then it was going to red every 14 seconds. How do you explain that? Can't explain that. There was no electric, nothing to cause that at the door. Even as we walked in further, it was going off and doing that. But it wasn't happening all the time. It would eventually stop. But then the one thing that happened too, we were all in there. We didn't even do a spirit box session yet. We didn't even get to it.
Okay,
You were
we
asking
did.
questions. He asked, "Can you make a sound?" And then you heard a knock on that closet door.
Yeah.
Which is where he said he heard and seen things before.
It was a little tap.
It
And
likes
we asked him to do it
politeness.
again.
It wants you to be polite.
So
it
it-
does.
Sure.
When you say please, it,
And it
He-
says please, it responds.
Yeah, for sure. He got the tap, and then, and correct me if I'm wrong, but Jimmy then said that the battery was low.
yes.
And then, what caused us to turn the light on?
You
Oh,
move the
you
box.
kicked the
Because
box.
I turned
right
this way
there.
and I felt something. I was like, "What is that?" So he turned on his light. We looked down. That Xbox One box was right in the middle of us. Brandon did not step over anything. He went through. I followed him right behind, and I was like close to him. We would have bumped into that or hit that or something, and we didn't walk over anything. The box was there. We didn't hear it move
So
there.
the other thing is, if it would have been there, and he would have had to walk over it, you would have been like, "Hey, let's move this out of the way."
Or he would have been, "Hey, there's a
I
box here."
remembered
Right.
walking over
Well,
the
that
box.
too.
Right.
Or he would have told me, "There's a box
Yeah.
here. Watch out." But
No.
that didn't
The
happen.
box was literally in between you two, inexplicable.
And we didn't hear anything up until that point. The only time we heard something is when I hit it. And even when Brandon moved it back, you can hear what that sounds like when it's moving across the floor. So that thing literally
It was silent.
was like, had to have been picked up and like placed.
Placed.
I don't know how to do that without making a sound.
And
Without
we
us
have it
knowing
all recorded, no
Yeah.
sound. I mean, you guys will look at the
We were,
tape later.
yeah, it was
but
quiet. We weren't even, we would have heard that. Somebody would have noticed something. And that's around the same point that, correct me if I'm wrong too, but while all this was happening, there was no pulse, right?
Correct.
there was no pulsing.
It wasn't nearly as strong of a pulse,
Okay.
but we were still getting a pulse. And then when we turned the lights back off,
Yeah.
is when we got the lights to stay.
It was yellow.
Yeah, it was
There.
staying steady.
It was in
And almost
there.
like he was getting reactions again or responses, that type of thing. And then the pulse is starting again.
And that's the really strange thing. Can it be so concentrated to where it can move a box without triggering that?
Well, see, that's what's going to be interesting too, is when we review that to see what everything else was happening when that happened. You know what I mean? To actually
Yeah, not
look
worrying.
closely at the EMF meter he had, the K2 meter, and see what it was actually doing. But I think it was just doing the 14 pulses at that time. I can't remember the 14-second pulses, which is still freaking weird.
That thing keeps going off and not going off.
This-
And what's weird, look at that, then it's straight at like 12 o'clock.
Oh,
That was
Jimmy.
me.
As soon as I, God damn it, Jimmy. But as soon as it's always Jimmy. But as soon as I said that, I said it's at 12 o'clock and went whoop and shot up and went red.
Yeah.
Do it again. Make that light up again.
Will you please make it light up again? Thank you.
Right in the middle of you talking, there was some tapping over in that vicinity, I believe.
Do you like it when I'm polite? Because it's not real. That was a joke. That's the
Make it-
thing. I have
make
to
it
live
stop
with it,
again,
so I
please.
gotta at least be able to joke with it somewhat.
You
or
gotta
whatever
have a
it is.
sense of humor with it.
And
All right,
then-
let's go ahead and take our break then.